Hey, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I'm here to bring you your weekly reading. I am Jaimie C. Oh, there goes the camera. Ugh. So things may be shifting for you right now. You may be getting a clearer vision. Maybe things are coming a little bit clearer to you. But let's get into your reading and check out. Let's get you everything cleansed here first. I just finished the Sagittarius reading. I would like to thank you all for your likes, subscribe, shares, comments, and donations. And you can feel free to be a part of that, helping this channel grow by hitting the link below and sending me a donation through PayPal. I'm very grateful for everything that you do to get me closer to leaving my day job and and being like totally in my happy, shiny self over here instead. So I want to know what your guys' passions are, what you guys are working towards. I'm doing free readings this weekend at some point, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm just going to do the one day or all three. So smash that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so that you can get notified every time I go live. It'll say free live readings up on top so that you can be a part of that and get in on that. So if you have any questions, if you guys need some help or you know someone that needs some help, feel free to share with them this channel so that they can get the information. A lot of readers right now are tied up with all their hundreds of thousands of subscribers, so they don't get to see everybody's. But right now I can. So let's see what we can do for you. This is starting with the surrender deck. This is energies that might be deep inside that we don't even realize. Some things we might need to let go. Sometimes we can't put our finger on something, what's bothering us. And this is where the cards can come in and give us a little bit of help. So what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What do we need to surrender this week? And this is, time is moving kind of thing. So whenever you come across this could be good for you. The surrender series. Maybe that's what I should call some of these things. Maybe there's apparently there's a lot of things you might need to let go, Aries. Only the one flipped upwards. So let's take the ones that are all face down. And what is the one? This makes sense. Aries, you guys have a lot of power. You guys are the first sign of the zodiac. You're always moving forward with that ram energy. You want to go, go, go. You kind of want to be in the front lines, up front and center all the time. You want to keep going. You have this drive and this power behind you that you probably don't even realize. Right now, you might be feeling within lack. You might not be feeling to your full potential. But if you surrender to your full power, your things will come forward the way it should. Your life is calling you your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, right? You are not this little person. You have lots of strength and beauty and lots of things to bring out to the world. Come out with a roar. Show your true shiny self. Don't doubt yourself to a place where you're not in your full power, right? Kind of thing. So when we're doubting ourselves and having trouble with ourselves and we're in this place of, sadness and we're not enough or we're, hating on ourselves and putting ourselves down, we can't get to this full power in our true selves. So one thing that I do when I'm having bad days, I have written on every mirror, pretty much mostly every mirror in my house, I have the message written, I am enough. Because sometimes we doubt ourselves and stuff like that, or other people may hate on us or make us feel bad and we feel like we're not enough, but we are enough. As long as we wish to be. We are the only ones that can hold ourselves back. We are the only ones that can keep us in this energy that we are not enough. Because if we choose to be in our full power and we surrender to our full power, we can shine our beautiful lights and know that we aren't enough. And if someone's trying to tell us that we aren't enough, then you should rethink about being around that person. We are the sum of the 5 people that we hold closest to us. So if we're staying in negative energies all the time, it's going to be very, very difficult to come out of that energy and survive and get up to a level where we need to go to show our full power. So those people might be naysayers. They may not want you to move forward in your life. They may not want you to shine your full power because that might take you away from them. And it may, you might not be in their lives so much, and they may fear that. So they're going to do everything that they can to hold you back and keep you back to a place where, you can't be. But in time, if you do move forward and you know, like you shine and you're beautiful and you can see all these good things, those people and many more around you will be attracted to you. So you'll attract higher energies. And also, if those people are missing you that much, maybe they can come to the level and move up along with you so that you both are coming into your full power. You both are shining in your true light and you're both like happy, shiny people, right? So it's a choice you need to make for yourself. And then those people that are close to you, if they truly love you, they'll support you and move forward. If they don't support you, that's when you should think twice about staying where you're to, kind of thing. Like you know yourself best. And you know what? Some people need to love you enough to let you even fail and learn from your lessons, because each step we take along the way and along our path, oof, I'm sticking together. Each step along the way and along our path, we learn new lessons every time. Sometimes we need to fall down before we can get up. When we were children, when we were babies, we crawled. We couldn't even crawl at first. We couldn't even turn over. And you know, our parents might have been scared for us to walk or bump into something. Like when I was little, my father took everything with a corner out of the house so that I wouldn't beat myself up because I always fell down. I was still going forward. I probably tried, like I did a lot of things before I probably was supposed to. And I used to put my teeth through my lips. Like I've got scars all over the place. I used to fall down, beat myself up. I've got so many scars. It's not funny, but he wanted to protect me, but he couldn't stop me from walking. We had to go somewhere. We had to move forward. We had to like go into our full power or I wouldn't be sitting here right now, kind of thing. Right. Mm. Mm. Apparently I might be full of my full power or something because I'm spilling out over. We can all connect to spirits. Addison. Hi, Addison. We just got to kind of reach out to them. Sometimes they will come to us in our dreams in various different ways. Universe, universe, let me connect to our spirits. Universe, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? And if you want to ask questions like that kind of thing, you can join in on the free live, Addison. When it comes up, like in the next few days, just hit the subscribe button and notification bell, and you can ask whatever questions you want, as long as it's in your own energy and you're not asking me to interfere in somebody else's, because I don't interfere in people's energies. This is a general reading for the collective, so those who find me are finding the message that they need to hear, right? And if you don't resonate totally with this, it might resonate in the future. Maybe there's something coming you don't realize right now, but when you look back, it will be there. And it can also check your other signs, like your sun, moon, rising, Venus, crosswatch, like anything like that. You can check in. There's 2 links below. I forgot to mention this in a Sagittarius reading, but there's 2 links below for your, like, checking out your birth charts to find out all your other signs along in your chart, so that you can find out inner energies as well. Like it'll tell you things that you're battling inside, things that like you're hurting over, some things that you may not even know about yourself that will help you heal them. And it also gives you possibilities of how to like deal with some of the energies that are crossing over and are causing you difficulties right now or in your life. And it tells you about different cycles and everything that you're probably going to see or you might go through. But you can be like, you can have that information ahead, so when things come, you don't have to get overwhelmed with this, and like you can keep your full power because you know what you can see, you know what can come ahead. Aries, what do we have? Or universe, what do we have for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers of Aries? Universe, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers? Right? When you come into your full power, you will be ready for this new journey. You'll be ready to jump off a cliff. Look at you, happy as a lark, happy as a pig in poo poo. You know, trying to watch our language on here so I don't get banned or nothing. But yeah, when you hit your full power, when you come to realize, when you go inside, it's like you said, your life is calling for you to step into your full power and then playing it small. It's time to go forward and, you know, go into that passion and do those things that you're being totally called to right now. Whatever it is that you're like extremely drawn to, it's time for you to go for it and like live to your full power. There's going to be like little obstacles, little things along the way, but you can find yourself more if you keep forward. There's going to be temptations. Right now, there maybe in the past there was temptations with the devil energy, right? He's coming in with candy or ice creams and stuff to turn you away from your path. Like, beware of this energy, right? Some people are not going to like that you're moving forward. Like I said before, they're not going to want you to go forward when you're going to leave their life, or you might leave some of their energy, or you're not going to give them the attention that they need or that they wanted before, that you were giving them before, because you need to take care of yourself to come into your full power. You need to reflect on yourself to find yourself. And there's going to be times like you have to be careful, because there's going to be places along the way that these energies may come up and try to distract you from that goal or that dream or that new love or whatever it is that you're being drawn towards right now. Let's see if I can get these clear for you. Right? So let's see what else we have for Aries. That's way too many. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Okay, so there's some flipped over there. We have the Four of Wands. Like, right, if you don't keep your eyes open and be careful, like, and you're getting tempted by these distractions and things that are going to hold you back, you'll be stuck. You won't get to the celebration phase. The more that you pay attention, if there's any addictions, any things that you're on that you're trying to get out of your life and they keep holding on to you, you won't be able to get to this thing. You'll be sitting there on your pentacles and all your worth, and you'll be worried about moving forward. It'll stall you where you're to, and your abundance and your future will be stalled. You'll be holding on to things for dear life, kind of thing, because you'll if you want to stay there together, right? This distraction could be your friends. You may be out partying, out celebrating, out in the, like, following addictions, following things that will hold you back. It'll make you sit and frozen in your space. You'll be worried, like you'll be holding on to something, then you won't be moving forward. You'll be stuck standing still, sitting on this pentacles chest, like holding on to everything you had, clinging on to the friends that you already have, and you'll be stuck in the same space where you won't be able to move forward. You won't find your full power. Universe, what else do we have, right? And when you move past this, if you make sure you get these distractions, these addictions, these different things that'll tempt you to go away from your path, and it'll disguise your full power, like any addictions. The coping skills, kind of, some people like to drink, some people like to party. But if you're spending all your time partying and drinking and not coming into your true self, you're kind of just hiding your true self. You may be using them as a coping skill, but the more that we use these things, like, it only masks it for a while. It doesn't actually help us cope with it. It just kind of, puts it off. It's like a bandage to hold on to something that's not even there. Like, what? A bandage to hold something that's not even there. Like, it'll hold you in a space. But when you can get rid of some of these things and you can start owning up to your full power, you have the full power, the possibilities to overcome every single one of these addictions and everything else. You make the choice. It could be a hard struggle. It could be very difficult. You could decide that you don't want to do this. You just want to stay where you're to. You don't want to move because it's easier than facing the pain or the possibility of having to withdraw from these people, these possibilities, these opportunities, these addictions, these distractions that will hold you back from everything you ever wanted. The life, the family, all the cups, all the love, all the food, all the abundance, everything that you could ever dream of. The full completion of everything, all your dreams coming true, all these emotions, being happy, everything you ever wanted, anything that you caused you like total full-on peace, a picnic, like a full-on, there's a lot of food there, all the fruits, all the harvest, everything that you've ever worked for could come to fruition if you stop holding on to all these things that don't serve you. Universe, do we have any more messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? We're going to go to 9 because 9 is like almost completion and 10 is starting over. 1, 2, oh, almost. Oh, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more flipped over. Right? The 8 of Swords. You felt like you were bound and things, but you're not. You're not totally not bound. You're seeing that you're not totally bound to stay here in this possibility. Right? You don't have to be here in this possibility. You can totally break free of these chains, right? Right here, you feel like you're bound. You don't have to be bound. Maybe some swords are kind of sticking in you. Maybe people are holding back and you're saying things that'll keep you from moving forward. And there's constantly pressuring you, constantly there. But you can see when the card is upright, you can see that she's not actually bound. She's got loose ribbons wrapped around her wrists, and there's swords all around her. So even if they were tied tight, and even if you were totally bound and couldn't move, you have swords all around you to cut yourself free from all these bonds. You're holding yourself there. It's your choice. You're holding yourself back from the possibility of all this beautiful future, right? And again, listening to all these things, swords of communication, listen to all these people and all what they're saying and not believing in yourself and not holding your true self, right? You're listening to other people's opinions instead of your own. And you're holding yourself back from the 10 of Pentacles as well. Like the 10 of, you have the possibility of have everything you ever wanted. But when you take and you concentrate on all these things that are like holding you, freezing you, and keeping you in that space where you don't want to be, you're going to hold yourself back from every possibility, all the abundance in the world, not only in love, but in like abundance, all the wealth, all the possibilities, everything coming true, being able to provide for everything you ever wanted and keeping everything that you could ever need. Like, you know, they're loved, they're growing old, their children are getting older, right? They have a family, a dog, everything, a beautiful home, like a great big home where everybody can be at peace and everybody can enjoy themselves. But you're holding yourself back by listening to all the naysayers, and you're bonding yourself into a place where you could set yourself free. And if you have the power. You have the power. The magician is upright. He has all the tools available to him if he only looks inside. He's got the communication. He's got the passion. He's got the love. He's got the abundance and the pentacles. And he has the magic in his hands. Like, the balance is up to you. When you live in your full power, when you own your inner magician, you can have everything that you ever dreamed of. There won't be any upside down pentacles. You'll have the pentacles and you'll have the love. Everything that you could ever possibly want in life could be yours. So we have that. Right now, the only part with the passion, your passion's not there, and the cups aren't there right now. The Four of Wands, no, the passion is there. Right now, you might not be feeling loved and supported. No, you are. What don't we have? We have swords. We have wands, right? The communication is sharp. Someone's trying to cut you down, hold you back. You know, stay on that. The Four of Wands, you won't be able to celebrate unless you move forward. You use this magic within you. Use this powers. Come into your full power. Enjoy yourselves. Love yourselves enough to move forward and like shine your beautiful light, Aries. Because, you know, you can be that goal getter. You do have the drive. You do have the ambition. You were born with it. You're the first house. You're the first sign of the zodiac. Like, look, just thinking about all this has got me all switched up. Your energy is all topsy-turvy right now, and you're a bit confused. You can't speak right. You can't figure your words. You're having a hard time communicating and owning your own abundance. You're holding yourself back from every bit of abundance that you could have and you could ever dream of. So what do we have in the Witch's Wisdom Oracle to send off with Aries this week? What energies, what magical tools can they use to move forward with their full power? What are the magical tools that they need from the magician? Universe, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Universe, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Do I have them all mixed up? Universe, what do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What do we have for Aries? I do have them mixed up, right? Return it for, I don't usually shuffle them so that they're mixed up, but they are mixed up. So there's a lot of confusion. You guys are switching yourselves around. You're flip-flopping back and forth. You're upside down and right side up, and you can't get straight. It's time to surrender to your full power. Go within. Find that magician. You have all the tools within you. Check your birth chart. check maybe if you're not into birth charts and astrology, which you probably are if you're here on this channel, you can do the logical thing or whatever. There's this thing called the MBTI 16 personality test. I don't have the link in there this week, but I'm going to add it to it for next week so that you guys can check in with yourselves. Because when you find yourselves on the inside, you can shine on the outside. You can find all the good parts and all the bad parts and put them out there in the open so you can see them. And once you see these different things about yourself and you know that it's kind of what you were built with to deal with, like to use as tools to move forward in this world. It's like your roadmap or your skill set, or it'll show you different things and how to like overcome all the battles within. And what there's people out there like you. Like the MBTI, I find when I was listening to mine, I'm an INFJ. When I was listening to mine, I was listening to the guy and I was like, dude, get out of my head. You mean I'm not the only strange one out here? Like, I felt like I've never fit in anywhere. And now that I've seen those, I'm like, geez, there's a few people out here like me. We're all dealing with the same stuff. Like, I felt like I wasn't an outsider no more. And that's what, helps me shine and glow, knowing that I'm not totally alone, because we're not totally alone. We're never alone. We have our family, our friends, our ancestors, our pets. There's people out there, and there's times when I still feel alone at times, but I know that it's just those times that are causing me difficulties and shifts. All right, we got 3 cards right now where you're having trouble clearing stuff. You're feeling a lot in your moon. You're not connecting to your familiar things. You're not looking into your guides. You're not even seeing them right now. You're not seeing any of the signs that bring you around. The moon and your cycles is in the top part. The moon is your feelings and what you see around, your dreams, your hopes, and you're going in this constant cycle and keeping in your same self. You're not fulfilling this because you're not moving out of it. You're letting things hold you back and cause you to stay in negative feelings. And you probably have to do this cycle over and over again. It's a lesson that you have still not learned because you're not seeing them. You're not seeing like the signs. You're not seeing the possibility, the symbols that are coming up along and knowing that you had the support. You're feeling all alone right now. It's time to clear out all those old energies, like clear out the space in your head, clear out all the negative stuff, leave it behind you, sweep those things under a rug. A broom sometimes symbolizes protection against your door from keeping bad energies coming in as well. There's a rainbow here. So, there's a lot of good things there's a lot of good things can come into your life when you sweep out the old and you get rid of those old stuff that's like not serving you and not helping you, get to your full power. It's keeping you from moving into your own light. So let's see what the book has. Ooh, right? Really check in with your familiars. There's something around you, some kind of animal, some kind of something that's like jumping out at you. That card just went flying. Like, there's something that is even obvious to you, something that's like right in your face and you're not seeing it. It's jumping out at you. So the moon for cycles, right? Get your protection on to keep those negative energies out. This is something obsidian, onyx, tourmaline. Usually black stones cause cover for protection. Some quartzes as well. And selenite charges itself and all your other crystals. The moon. Moon cycles. Okay, summer stars, Sukino, Babantu. So this song is May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. Right? So Loka Samasta Sukino Babantu. It's a good vibey. This is like a jazzy tune. It's got a good beat to it, a good flow, and a little bit more upbeat. Find that self in yourself. Maybe there's music in you. Maybe you enjoy music or creation. Find that thing that makes you glow again and come back to yourself and help you find that full power. The moon, cycles. Drink of the moon on this fine night with loving heart and open sight, aware of the cyclical ways, be at one with every phase. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. After an arduous journey, moon appears to indicate that you are coming to the end of a phase. Cycles begin and end and begin again, but in new form. Patterns repeat until the lessons have been fully understood and learned. As you step into this new phase, be expectant and full of anticipation, for you will not wish to go over old ground again. New opportunities await, so be vigilant. Outcomes lie in your hands. Call down the moon as she embraces you in her soft, luminous glow. Bathe under the pure feminine and restorative energy she immerses you with. Recharge your working crystals under her full presence and go sky-clad in the honor of the triple goddess who watches over you as the moon rules over your emotions. Never forget that she also lives within you as you work in conjunction with her phases, honoring at all times your new, full, and dark aspects of maiden, mother, and crone. Witch's foresight. Open up to your receptive feminine side. Your emotions are ruled by the moon phases. Harness the moon's energy and understand her phases for your magical work. Work in conjunction with the triple goddess. Ancient civilizations used the moon to scry with and to predict weather patterns. The oceans of the world, cycles of nature, people emotions, birds and animals are affected by the moon. From the new moon waxing to the full moon, to the waning moon to the dark, plants and herbs, as well as spellcasting, are affected by and worked with each lunar phase. Like you, like it was really difficult to read that just then. I'm feeling like you guys are like overwhelmed and stuff, and you're not having it. Whew, okay. It's time maybe to take a breath, guys. So here's a breath work to be able to try and help yourself come from that energy that is overwhelming like this, and that to the point where you can't speak. Okay, I got to do this myself right now too, because we're going to calm our energies. So take a breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 seconds. Hold. 1, 2. In for 4. Out for 6. 5, 6. Hold for 2. 1, 2. In again. Exhale. Hold 2. Keep repeating this until your energy like slows. See how I'm talking even better now? When you can control your energies like this is when you can stay in your full power. When you get overwhelmed and you can't breathe and you can't figure things out and your mind's racing off into this place that's overwhelming you and making you feel less than and little, take those breaths and breathe into your power. Even let it out forcefully, like that lion power, right? Okay, so we're getting into broomstick. Let's try broomstick, because maybe your feelings are overwhelming right now. And even with the moon coming like full on this week with the full moon coming, it may be overpowering a little bit more, because that also brings in like different moods and different things that can overwhelm us as well, along with other people's energies. Broomstick, clearance. Give a tickle and a flick with helpful broom. Let's clear some space and make some room. Open windows, let air in, clear the way around within. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. You are in urgent need to make room for the energies you are calling upon to take their rightful place. You wonder why your spell work has dimmed, why all you have asked for this. Wow. Guys, take another deep breath. Your energy's coming through. All right. You wonder why your spell work has dimmed, why all you have asked for has not yet been made manifest. The answer is that the stench of clutter surrounds you. It is time for a clearance, for magic needs space in order to be birthed. So be gone and get rid of all that you no longer need, that is not aligned with you who you are today. Clean up, sort out the trash, donate to charity, rearrange furniture, and create some sacred space that you can work, feel peace, and connect in. Call upon trusted friend Broomstick to move Wittershins as it sweeps away the unnecessary contents of your mind, removing the constant internal chatter that has prevented your clarity to hear the voice of spirit. Out with the old, in with the new. That's the way the witches do. Witches' foresight. Stale energies are preventing you from receiving and moving forward. Time for a spring clean. Only keep around that which makes you feel positive. Meditate and pray to clear your mind. Clean up your act. Purify your thoughts and actions. The broomstick or busum is a magical tool used to sweep away negative energy from the ritual space, before sweeping in positive energy before the ritual. Placed upright at the front of the door by the hearth, it protects those who live within the home. Used in hand fasting, the couple holds hands and jump over the broomstick, bestowing fertility. All right. All right. Since there's a lot of little communication here that's missing. You guys have had the longest reading. It seems like you guys are having the most trouble this week. But there's a lot of trouble going around. So you might want to check into your other signs from your birth chart and that dig in to find out more about yourself and find out different things. There might be different messages. But you guys, seems like you need a little extra love this month to help you go forward, or this week. Familiar guardian. A bark, meow, squawk, or song. Look who appears, it's never wrong. Lighten your load, call to your side, your new best friend, familiar guide. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Familiar has turned up to assure you that you are never alone, for whether your path is a solitary one or a struggle right now, you have a very real guardian and helper that is waiting to be called upon through the ether. Once you have asked for assistance in your magical work, use your diligence to be aware of in what form your assistance appears. You may notice a cat hanging around your back door, or you may be greeted by the tapping of a bird on your window. Your guardian may work with you through the form of a spirit animal guide. Look to which animal you have always felt an affinity with. Notice the representation of animals, including mythical and mystical, that you may have within your home through the medium of books, paintings, figurines, or prints. They will reveal to you the familiar who is accompanying you through the mist of time and will never leave your side, not even for a moment. Do not be afraid to ask for assistance. You have a strong bond with a trusted animal. Call upon your familiar. Look for signs of animals that come into contact with you. Study the meanings of different animal medicine energy. Help is at hand. Folklore reveals that supernatural beings called familiars helped and supported witches in their day-to-day lives. Known as animal guides or spirit helpers, they protect and guard their human companion through thick and thin. These spirit guardians can come in many different forms, from four-legged, winged ones to mythical and magical beings, right? So also, maybe to help you calm a little bit, maybe if you have a pet around or kind of thing, maybe you can just take some time with your pet. Give him a scratch, give her a scratch, cuddle a little bit. Feel the love that comes from an animal because there's nothing like it. If I'm upset or I'm having trouble, my dog knows and he comes over and he'll like hug me or kiss me, even when I don't want him to, but he's just saying that, I'm here and I love you, right? Maybe you can check in with your guides and your animal guides and just keep your eyes open for these little messages, little feathers dropping to tell you that that's like your angel guides telling you that things are going to be okay. Also finding dimes and different like magical trinkets that remind you of something that smiles. Like when you find a dime, it's that someone's thinking about you. Like just it might be a sign from your ancestors, someone that you've lost along the way that's just trying to say, hey, you're here. I'm here. It's going to be okay. Sometimes we need that little extra oomph, right? I keep a picture of me and my dog on my altar. It's kind of blocked here by the light right now, but I just thought of it myself and I'm going to move it so that I can see it through this light that I'm looking at right now or beside it, so that I'm reminded every day as well. So that's all the messages I'm being guided to send you today, Aries. I want to thank all you guys for your likes, subscribes, shares, comments, and donations. And if you want to donate to the channel to help it grow, there's a link down below for PayPal, and you can send that my way. And I really appreciate that. I will be paying it back and, thanking you guys by doing free readings either tomorrow or over the next coming days. So smash the subscribe button and notification bell so that you will get informed. It'll say free readings across the top or free live readings, something like that, so that you will know that you can come and ask your questions. Make sure they're about you and not anybody else, kind of thing, so that we don't interfere in people's energies. But usually the message comes out anyway, whatever's coming towards you, but it usually is done in a general way. We're not like digging in and spying on people, because that's not what I'm about. So I want to thank you all. I'm going to send you off with peace, love, and happiness extra to you. Namaste. Mwah! Let some of that out. Mwah! Yeah.